Hey everybody, it's John again. This week I'd like to talk about stroke and the effect it has had on my family. What I've found is that stroke is a very, very selfish thing. It takes everything from you. It takes your walk, your talk, your thoughts, your dreams. It takes it all away from you. And unfortunately your loved ones are the ones that are left holding the baggage. When this first happened to me, a couple of days after the stroke, I was laying in a hospital bed. Couldn't move, didn't know what was going on, didn't know what was going on outside, didn't know what was going on with my children, had no idea what the future held, had no idea whether I was going to be able to walk or talk again. And the only gauge I had was my wife. When this happened, we tried to keep our life as normal as possible, so my wife would spend the whole day with me, and at night she'd go home with the children and make sure that they were fed, got their homework done, and did everything they needed to do to get ready for the next day. And then she'd be back the next morning and spend the whole day right by my side. And the only gauge I had was watching her walk in the room. And every day when I watched her walk in the room, she had a lipstick on, she looked beautiful, she was cheerful, she had a great sense of humor, she had it all going on. And that made me feel like everything was okay, and everything was going to be okay. But little did I know, that learned afterwards, that she was falling apart. Because I was in a position that I couldn't comprehend what was going on, so I didn't realize that all the things that I had done, she had to pick up now and she had to take care of. But she kept that from me, but I know to this day she still lives with that. Also had an experience laying in the hospital a couple of days, and my wife had brought my children down to see me. I have 3 beautiful girls, Gabrielle, Molly, and Shelby. And when they came down to visit me and they saw their father laying in a hospital bed, couldn't move, wasn't talking too well, hooked up to all kinds of things, the fear that I saw and the terror in their face is burned into my brain, and it's something I'll never forget. But I knew at that point in time that I had to get better. I had to get better for them, and I was going to work at it. But I know that that's something that they have to deal with to this day. Again, my wife, at the time this happened, she was a housewife, an incredible mother, incredible wife, and she took care of the cooking and the cleaning, and I helped run some errands, and I took care of everything else. I took care of the finances, the paperwork, investments, health insurance. I took care of all that. And since that day, I haven't done any of that. My wife continues to carry that burden and take it on. And I'd like to leave you with one more story. One year we went down to Disney World on a family vacation. Got up early in the morning, it was a beautiful sunny day. Got to the park early, and we were one of the first ones there. We had the park to ourselves. My girls wanted to go on a ride, and I wanted to go with them. So we went on a ride. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a log flume that you go through some turns and some caves, and then you take a drop off of a waterfall. Well, that ride messed me up so much that it took me a couple of hours just to get over it. My balance wasn't good, felt nauseous. I wasn't doing too good. And we spent the next couple of hours shopping, being together as a family, had some lunch, and walked around the park. But we didn't go on any more rides, because my girls knew that I couldn't go on a ride, so they weren't going to go on a ride. That thing broke my heart. I just want to say again, please help us, support us to raise awareness of stroke and brain injuries overall. What they can do to you, more importantly, what they can do to the people around you. So continue to support us. God bless you all, and rock on.